got me stranded like a branch in the wind. Tell me what you long for. Oh, I want what you want.
It's June of 2019. The girls have left the Bahamas and they're trying to sail their way south to the Dominican Republic, but the winds are really light and squirrely, and they don't have a lot of energy to move. And the galley slave is downstairs making peanut butter and jelly sandwiches for the captain. Right? Well, alright guys, so it's around lunchtime. It is, I don't know, Saturday, June something. We knew that we were going to get becalmed, but the good news is we're not totally becalmed. It's not glassy calm out here, but we are 4.4 over 1.8. We are, I don't know, like 3 miles offshore from, where are we? Great Inagua Island, and we are heading east, and we are with the winds on a broad reach pushing us east, which is rare. So we're not fighting any trade winds, and we don't mind that the sea is calm. You know, I'm 4.9 over 2.1, which even on a windy day, if I had to tack against the wind, I wouldn't be making much upwind progress more than this. But the exciting news for you guys is, ready? Here it comes, very exciting. What is more exciting for a sailor than wing on wing? It's to throw the Spinnaker, of course. So now, Elena is going to get her very first time seeing and throwing a Spinnaker. I've got them up on the front deck because I knew that we would be becalmed. So I've got the Spinnakers kind of ready to go, and WildChild's about to throw Spinnaker. Yay! We'll try and film some of it for you. So, step 1 to throwing a Spinnaker is furl the Jenny. This is something we do together as a team, although I could choose to wrap the furling line around the secondary winch and winch it in. It takes a long time and a lot of effort, so if the winds aren't too strong, I have Elena play it out, while I just reef it and pull with all my might to manually furl it. It works. With my heart condition, I have to be careful because heavy exertions like this tend to cause me to pass out,
Step 2.
which is not a lot of fun for me.
Step 2 is we need to get lines out of the rope locker. So we need some rope. We'll need that rope. We'll use that rope. And we'll use, let's see how else we place this rope. Step 2, we need a bunch of ropes out of the rope locker for the Spinnaker. Step 3, free up the Spinnaker pole and drop the storm sail, because the storm sail halyard is also the Spinnaker pole topping lift. So now we got to release the top of the storm sail furler out of the halyard. Lay the storm sail out of the way, and this is now the topping lift for the Spinnaker pole.
WildChild is a race boat. Her Spinnaker pole is half the length of the boat. It's gigantic. It's very difficult for one person to handle alone, and it's a lot easier to put up with help.
Step 3, get the Spinnaker pole attached to the mast and get it hauled up.
I have mentioned before that WildChild is a race boat, Designed to be run by a crew of 6, this is one of the most labor-intensive parts of sailing her, is throwing and running the Spinnaker. But Elena is a baby sailor, a novice. She has no idea what to do, so I have to do most of it. I've got this video playing at 5x speed and I've cut a lot out, but you can see raising the Spinnaker pole on this big race boat is a lot of work. It takes a long time and it's a lot of effort. It's more effort to set the pole than it is to raise the Spinnaker. So, a sail is what shape? Generally, it's a triangle. A triangle has how many sides? Yep. How many corners?
3.
How many corners do you think you need to control?
2.
3.
All 3.
So how many ropes do you think you probably need to do that? There you go. So, what we're going to do bow. Ah, look how smart she is. Bow, I got it right. So this side has to go, and it's important that when you lift it, it's got to go out there and not tangle around anything. So this one goes to the bow, and I conveniently have this lovely little rope right here that I can use to attach it to the bow. So you can see now the Spinnaker is kind of still half in the bag, but ready to go. We got the trailing edge to the green rope, which will go through the Spinnaker pole and back to the cockpit, which we're going to get control over. And we're going to pull that out now. The head is ready to go on the halyard, and the clew is already attached to the nose. So let's go back to the cockpit and let's pull out the clew. Actually, the tack is already at the nose, and now we have to pull out the clew without losing control of our sail with a team of 2. Okay, so because I'm throwing it sort of one person, one camera girl, one girl doing the work, I gotta go on deck to feed it out of the bag. You don't want to tear your Spinnaker. Right now I'm dragging it across my lifeline, so I gotta go ease the clew out. Elena will film it for you. So come with me, guys. The tricky part about hauling it is you don't want to drag it in the water. Once you start going up, you gotta kind of go fast until the parachute fills with air and gets above the water line. Then you can trim it out and do whatever you have to after that. So just do a shot of me like. Oh goodness, Spinnakers are just so sexy. Unfortunately, I'm exerting myself so much running around, my heart condition's acting up, and my heart is starting to fibrillate again.
Hey, do you want to sit for a moment? Yeah.
Yeah, I passed out again. Let's get some pressure. Let's get that up. And sexiest of all sights, WildChild has a racing Spinnaker up. Yay! Look at that kite. Look how beautiful that is. Everybody loves Spinnaker. Yay! And the children rejoice, and the villagers rejoice. We're not sure how long we're going to fly it for, but she is very pretty, isn't she? Ta-da! Yeah, I know, we're a Canadian boat with USA racing numbers. What are you gonna do? I'm not paying for new Spinnakers. And WildChild flies the kite on a calm ocean with storms ahead and praying that they do not bring with them nasty winds while we have the kite up, because that would suck. Let's see what we can do. Come on. So WildChild has the all-girl crew and it's an all-girl boat. So not only is it pretty sexy to have two girls running like a racing yacht by themselves, like that's pretty sexy stuff, I have something even sexier to show you. Now this is gonna blow your mind. WildChild is running wing on wing with a Spinnaker and a main. How sexy is that? Oh baby! Make mama proud. Full mainsail, running wing on wing with the asymmetrical Spinnaker. Because unfortunately, after we threw the asim, the wind went dead behind, so we should have thrown the symmetrical. But the wind is squirrely like that, and you never know it at the time. But here's a first. WildChild's running wing on wing with the asim and the main. And you got to admit, that's some pretty sexy stuff. The big question is, are those storms that we need to be concerned about? But that's enough sailor porn for you tonight, huh?